The truth is, most of us guys hate going out clothes shopping, and especially shoe shopping. And it's even more difficult when you're heading out there with no idea of what style of shoe you actually want to buy. There are loads of amazing shoe and boot styles out there, but there are also so many terrible ones. I felt it was time to make this list for you guys. 5 types of shoes and boots that look great on any guy. No matter your weight, skin tone, age, these 5 items generally look good on everybody. And they're versatile too, especially the first one, which is the tan brogue. I know tons of men that don't even own a pair of brogues. I think maybe they're intimidated by the decoration on the surface, but when you get one of these things, especially in the tan colour, it can be incredibly versatile. The great thing about the brogue is that it fills the smart casual niche absolutely perfectly. You can dress these things up incredibly easily with jeans, or if you wanted to wear them more formally with formal trousers, you can also do that too. There are lots of types of brogues out there. I'd recommend going for some with a generally more sleek shape to them. Lots of them can be quite bulky sometimes, and also the tan is much more versatile to wear smart casually than a black is. The second shoe style that looks good on any guy is the Chukka Boot. Whether this be the suede type or the traditional desert boots, both of these things can be fantastic. Now what I like as a guy with skinny legs is that these Chukka boots aren't too high, they're not too big and bulky, so that I can still wear some form of boots without it making my legs look skinnier. If you're looking at the desert boot styles, the Clarks Originals come in tons and tons of different colours, so you can pretty much choose the colour that suits you. The third shoe style that looks good on any guy is the simple fashion sneaker. The simple and classic fashion sneaker is much more versatile for you than these massive, crazy large basketball style sneakers with huge soles. If you're wanting to truly upgrade your wardrobe, then moving to something like this is going to be far more versatile for you, and you can wear this and it will still look good no matter what your physique is, no matter what your wardrobe is full of. The problem that I find for myself with these giant chunky things is that it makes my already quite thin legs look even thinner, so sticking to something low profile, I often recommend going for the lower cut ones as opposed to the high tops for these particular styles. Always look better. The fourth shoe style that looks good on any guy is the Wallabee. It's almost like a boat shoe mounted on the desert boot style crepe sole, and this thing is the most comfortable thing I wear, and generally when I see it on most guys, they tend to pull this off. This is the perfect option if you're a young to middle-aged man. Let's say you're going out on a date or you're going to the pub meeting up with some friends. Something like this is not only the most comfortable shoe I've ever tried, it also looks pretty good with lots of different things. If you like your slim or skinny jeans, then the Wallabees are going to be a great option, and also you get the added bonus height from the extended sole, and because it's equal all the way across, it doesn't look like you're wearing some woman's high heels. And this may be the one on the list that you guys aren't sure of, because at first when I saw this on the shelf, I thought that it looked like quite an ugly thing. It looked a bit like a duck, but when you try this on your foot, it actually looks pretty darn good, and I want you guys to go and try it for yourselves. And the fifth shoe style that looks good on any guy is one that I haven't actually got. I don't actually own a pair of these somehow, and this is going to be some form of cap toe shoe, so a shoe with like a stitching line sewn across the top. And just because I don't personally own one of these things doesn't mean that it's not a good option. You can go for either the lace-up style. I know a lot of people on YouTube and in the style community love the double monk strap options as well. The reason that I currently don't own either of these things is because my current lifestyle just doesn't suit them, and these things generally tend to be more formal than all the other things that we counted down on the list. There's nothing too complicated about the cap toe. It makes a nice smooth transition down to the toe, and it's that simplicity that makes it look so good. But again, like with the brogues, you've got to be careful. Go for one with a bit more of a slimline physique, because I've seen it in many shops where they've got these bulky, massive, chunky cap-toed shoes that just look dreadful. For today's vote, I want to ask you guys a question. Let's say you were going on a date. Which one of these two shoes would you wear? The Wallabee or the desert boot? Which one would you prefer? Press the I in the corner of the screen, select your choice. I want to see which one of these two styles wins. And of course, if you think any shoes that you like missed out, they should have been in this list, let me know in the comments section. As always fellas, if you found this video useful, make sure you smash the like button to let me know. And also, if you are new around here, make sure you subscribe to the channel. I upload